But from now on, you can start.
Jett, please could you introduce yourself, your name, and who you came with, so the Goethe Institute.
Okay, hi, I'm Jett Ilagan. I'm from the Philippines. I'm a sound artist, and my work mainly revolves around the sound of the city, the rural area, and the environment. And my practice revolves around the exploration of usage of installation work, digital media, musical composition, and sonic compositions. And yeah, I'm invited here at the LIA through the grant of Goethe Institute.
What was your proposal? What did you write about to apply for Leipzig specifically?
Okay, so for my proposal, I proposed the work entitled Reflections. This work aims to reflect the animations, the life of the city, how it breathes, the people around it, and how the people compose the sound of this city.
What did you do while you were in Leipzig? Did you go outside every day? Did you use specific days to go outside and make your sound recordings? And what happened here in Leipzig when you made your sound recordings?
Okay, so during my first few months here in Leipzig, I just roam around the city. I get lost and I follow the sound of okay, can we?
Okay, stop.
Okay.
We'll make a little break.
So for the first few months of my stay here in Leipzig, I did wander around the city. I followed the sound that I hear and just roam around without specific destination in mind. So basically, I'm guided by the sounds that I hear and I follow the city's voices. And throughout this adventure, I did field recordings, I do some sound notations, and I do observation a lot. I do observe the people, the architecture, the transportation, and aside from this visual observation, I mainly listen critically and carefully to the sound of the city.
There was something you told me about Sundays.
Okay, Sundays here in Leipzig, or in Germany in general, is very interesting. I just found out that during Sundays, people here see Sundays as like a very sacred day. You cannot produce loud sounds or loud household chores, which is in contrast to the Philippines, which we can do anything we like, even on Sundays. And it's very noteworthy that the sound here in Leipzig is like very silent in a way. Even though I'm in the city, I feel serene because compared to the Philippines, the soundscape there are very alive in a sense of like there's so many people, there's so many transportation system that you can hear everywhere. But here, even though I'm surrounded with this technology, I'm surrounded with these people and transportation system, it feels calm. In a way, I find it weird that for some reason in a way, I can hear myself fully.
There is a special project you're working on right now with Gewandhaus musicians, so classical musicians. Did you do that before? Can you just say a few words? What is it about and how do you feel about it? Is it a big adventure?
Okay. I'm very fortunate to collaborate. I'm very fortunate to be given a chance to collaborate with the Gewandhaus Orchestra. So for the work we will do Resonate Opus 2, And in this project, they invited me to produce visual and sound works and to collaborate with them. And in this project, I will do visual works that reflects and interprets the composition that they'll be playing. And I find this super exciting because it is my first time to collaborate with an orchestra, and of course it's also challenging for me as a visual artist to translate the musical works, the avant-garde work that they'll be playing. So I'm looking forward to it.
You are working in the Philippines also with collectives in a digital graphic. Maybe you can say a few words about this working with a collective, because that's special for us here in Europe. We do not have so many collectives here.
I see. Okay. So I work with PsWs. It is an independent artist-run collective based in Laguna, Philippines, which is my hometown. And this place is very close to me. And I grew up here, and there I met good friends and artistic friends. But unfortunately, Laguna is far away from the capital of the Philippines, which is Manila. So in a sense, we formulated this collective to have to educate the people, the young people and young artists there about contemporary art scene. So basically, our aim is to promote contemporary art culture. We do new media exhibits, we do contemporary performances and experimental music events, and we also do workshops. And again, we keep in mind that this audience that we have don't have access to fine art education, and it's important for us to spread this media and for them to be exposed in various art cultures.
And you have participated in the Rundgang with an own installation. Could you just say a few words about where you are sitting in? What is it about, this installation? and just a few words, what is the Rundgang and how did it feel?
Okay. How should I say this? Okay. This installation work is entitled Reflections. This work is a visual representation of the sound that I collected and viewed in my memory. So this pattern that we see are graphical notations of the sound, of the rhythm, of the musicality of the city. And this installation is accompanied by 10 musical speakers that plays field recordings and minimal musical works. And with this installation, I want the audience to feel immersed and experience the sound that I experience and the musicality of the city that I experience, and I want them to feel the different rhythms, the different vibrations, the different sounds that they don't or they have not usually noticed when they go out. Yeah. And okay, for the Rundgang.
Rundgang.
Okay.
What did people say at the Rundgang? Did you get a feedback?
Rundgang. Rundgang is a.
It's the opening we had 2 weeks ago.
How should I say this?
Oh, we don't have to speak about it if there's.
It's
Don't
okay.
worry.
I'm just thinking. Okay, Rundgang is really a Rundgang is really a fruitful experience to me. I met a lot of people, and I'm really surprised because I was expecting to meet mostly artistic related audience, but I'm to my surprise that different people of like different life come and pass by and appreciate the work, which is unusual because in the Philippines it is most of the people that go to the galleries are like art related people or people interested in art, but here you see different lives. You see you see grandparents with their grandsons. You see people working in the field of like mathematics and not really, related to like visual and contemporary art. And I just feel amazed by the words and their reflections from this work. And one of the notable works that I hear is like this person who works in urban planning, and he see the work he see the work that it can be related to urban design, and it's just interesting for me because I haven't thought of that. Like my mind is limited to like sound and visuals, and it just noteworthy that okay, I realized that this kind of work can be related to other fields as well.
Last question. When you will go back to the Philippines, what will you talk about, or what will you carry from us to your people?
The experience of snow. Okay. Okay. When I first my challenge to myself before going here in LIA is to produce different work outside of my comfort zone. And for this project, I explored using multi-channel or multiple speakers installation. And to be honest, this experience provided me like good insight and experience on how I should deal with this and how could I improve this if I bring this to the Philippines. And this is just exciting because this residency provided me the freedom to explore art forms that kind of difficult for me to explore if I'm in the Philippines. And through this, I realized the potential of this work to send message and spread my practice to my colleagues and my Filipino friends.
Lovely, fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jett.
Wow.
You did a wonderful job.
Thank you. Thank you for the question.